down the pub, you probably think, yeah, nice bloke.
Well, this job's not about being nice, is it?
It's about teamwork and being there for each other. What's so funny?
You ranting on about teamwork after just selling your partner down the river?
Ashton was a liability.
No, you came storming in, knowing nothing about the situation, making instant judgments about people.
It takes 5 seconds to work out that a bloke like Ashton can't be relied on.
No, Luke made a mistake, and you publicly humiliated him. And now that I've got to work with you, that makes me feel pretty nervous.
Well, I was nervous when the boot started flying and Ashton was nowhere to be seen.
Don't be shouting at me, mate!
I'm not shouting!
Any unit deal, the registry office, Rathburn Street, a disturbance?
We'll take that, it's only round the corner.
Sierra Oscar from 84, on way.
Thanks, Smithy. The informant is the registrar, Mr. Finlayson.
Received. Watch out!
You bloody idiot!
Oi, you! Come here!
Hey!
Come on! Oi, watch it, pal! You stop them! Don't let them get away!
Come here, you! Come on!
I thought the bride was drunk. She seemed to have difficulty remembering her fiancé's name.
She'll remember my name if I ever catch up with her.
And then when the groom seemed to have difficulty remembering his own name, then the alarm bells really started to ring. And then it dawned on me. I'd married her before.
Well, that's not exactly unusual, is it?
It is, when it's only 6 weeks ago.
I've heard of a quickie divorce, but that's pushing it.
I had to delay them, so I said there was an irregularity with the paperwork. Would they step in here while I sorted it out? The bride gave her name as Sarah McGarry. She started to become abusive. She wasn't happy about being kept waiting. Then that I asked Ms. Morris to call you lot.
Ms. Morris?
My assistant. I asked Miss Morris to call you lot, and then I attempted to make a citizen's arrest. At which point, the entire wedding party decided to make a run for it.
I see.
The groom gave his name as Nicolae Calinescu, travelling on a Romanian passport, probably just getting married so that he can get UK residency.
Well, according to this, Sarah McGarry's Irish.
Irish, English, it's all the same now we're in Europe. Anyway, their passports and everything were in order when they booked, so there's nothing I could have done.
Did they leave an address?
14A, Ida Lane. They both live there according to this.
And who said romance is dead, eh?
For real?
14A, Ida Lane. You sure? Doesn't look much like a prenuptial love nest, does it?
Afternoon.
What can I do you for?
Well, just routine inquiries, Mr.
Briggs. Colin Briggs.
Is this your own business, Mr. Briggs?
Yeah. Well, Dad's really, but he's dead. There's nothing suspicious. I inherited it from him last year.
Well, do you live here?
No. I do have a home to go to, actually.
Does anyone live here?
It's a garden centre.
So there's no flat, no house, nothing at this address?
It's a garden centre.
Do you know a Miss Sarah McGarry?
Or a Nicolae Calinescu?
Calinescu? What are you talking about?
Well, 14A Ida Lane was given as the home address to Miss Sarah McGarry and Mr. Nicolae Calinescu. Would you know anything about that?
This is a garden centre. The only things that live here are plants. Most of them don't last for long.
Yeah, you can say that again.
I don't know any McGarry or Cantonescu.
I don't trust Briggs.
Why?
Something weren't right.
Yeah, well, it's the ID's case now, anyway.
According to this, I was doing 56 mile an hour and a 30 mile an hour limit. Well, there has to be a mix-up.
I wish I had £1 for every time I'd heard that one.
My stupid van's knackered here barely do 30 mile an hour, let alone 56.
The thing is, Mr. Bullock...
40 quid a time. You lot must think we're mugs. The same with the clamping. Council's making a packet stealing our cars right off the street. It's highway robbery. At least Dick Turpin had the decency to wear a mask.
Mr. Bullock! This has nothing to do with us.
What?
Although this type of ticket is issued by us, the payment goes to the fixed penalty clerk in Marylebone. The address is on the front. There's a place on the back for you to put down any mitigating circumstances. You can attach the invoice and any evidence to the back, send it all to the address on the front, and they'll deal with it there.
to Disman Street.
No, not Disman
It
Street.
says Disman Street on here.
No, it's on the front somewhere. P.O. Box something, Marylebone Road.
Look, please return to the clerk, ticket office, Waterford House, 135 Disman Street, Sun Hill.
I'm sorry. It does say Disman Street. Did you get this in the post?
Yeah, it was sent to my office.
Can you give me a couple of minutes? I need to check this out.
Look, I'm running a bit behind here. I'm parked on a double yellow line out here.
What you doing?
Well, I'm looking for Jeremy Beadle, aren't I?
What?
Well, silly, because this has got to be a wind-up, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. A Romanian marries an Irish bigamist and they all live happily ever after in a garden centre.
They gave a false address.
So the mother-in-law couldn't find them.
Oh, don't be a prat all your life, Tom.
Oh, easy, Tiger. We're only having a laugh.
Oh, well, let me help you out, Kerry. An Irish girl who'll get married for money. A Romanian looking for a residency permit.
It's an immigration scam. We'd worked that one out, actually.
Oh, well done. Well, we'll leave you two to it then, eh? The registrar's expecting you.
Thanks, boss.
Who do they think does all the legwork? If there's one thing I can't stand, it's smart Alex CID thinking they're clever.
Well, it was the same in the army. All the officers are toffee-nosed ponces that haven't got a clue.
All officers are toffee-nosed ponces, are they?
I was talking about the army, Sarge.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. All right, I've got a job for you two. Some bloke has come in to complain about his speeding ticket. Looks like a forgery.
It's a good copy.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that gets me is that she's only a DC. She's the same rank as us. What's the address on the real speeding ticket?
Same as always. The fixed penalty clerk, Marylebone Road, London, NW1. I wouldn't let Kerry get to you. She ain't worth it.
Are you taking drugs?
What?
All morning you've been like a surly teenager and now you're Mr. Cool himself. What's the address on Les Bullock's forgery?
You turn to the clerk, ticket office, Waterford House, 135 Disman Street. I tell you, it's a nice little scam. You get one of these for the post, you'd pay up, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, you'd need, what, 10 people to pay the 40 quid fine. You've got 400 quid.
100 is £4 grand.
Well, where are they getting the addresses of the owners and the registration numbers of the vehicles?
Computers. They must be hacking into Swansea or somewhere.
Which means it's got to be pretty big, like well organised.
We've got computer hacking, organised crime, forged speeding tickets. This is something we could really get our teeth into.
Or CID more like.
Suppose so.
I won't tell them if you won't.
Tell who what?
The bride or groom come in with proof of identity, passports, birth certificates, and then they sign a notice to marry.
What's that, then?
That just confirms their personal details and that one of them has been resident in the UK for at least 15 days.
And you don't check the details.
They sign a binding declaration. Legally, we have to take their word.
So you can just come in off the street and get married?
Well, if you deliberately falsify the details on the form, you can be charged. But that is after the event.
Asking for trouble, innit?
And you reckon you married this bride 6 weeks ago?
Well, I've checked, but her name, Sarah McGarry, doesn't appear on the register.
Well, we know she's using a false address.
And didn't you say she could hardly remember her own name?
Tom, she'll be using a false name too.
Not just her. The groom didn't seem too sure either.
What, he was using a false name?
But he can't have been, can he? He needs to get married in his real name to get UK residency. And it said Calinescu on his passport.
That was my point.
On the other hand, why couldn't he remember his own name?
And then there's the accent.
The accent.
Well, I thought it was a little odd. A Romanian with an Irish accent.
Now you tell us.
This doesn't look much like a dodgy backstreet dive, does it?
You're on the ball today.
Don't you ever give up?
Picture that. Can I help you? No, I'm sorry. He's in a meeting at the moment. Can I take a message? Thank you.
We're looking for the clerk of the ticket office.
Sorry?
We're looking for the clerk...
Oh, excuse me. Fords of Campton, can I help you? No, I'm sorry. He's in a meeting at the moment. Can I take a message? Thank you. Who are you looking for?
The clerk of the ticket office.
Are you sure you've got the right address?
Well, this is Waterford House, 135 Disman Street.
Oh, excuse me. Here we go again. Luminous lighting, can I help you? Look, I think you better speak to my manager, Mr. Passmore. I'll call him in a minute.
If this Sarah McGarry has married before, then this could be the tip of an iceberg. I mean, if it is an immigration scam, then we're going to need some help.
Yeah, I'll hold. Cheers.
I mean, I think we could use the help of maybe the Caped Crusader and Robin, the boy wonder.
Sorry, did you say something?
Yeah, so I thought I might take the rest of the afternoon off. You seem to be managing all right on your own.
Look, hang on, Tom. I'm onto the Home Office, Immigration Service. You see, I reckon we're going to need some help on this.
I'm sure I just said that.
We've been receiving letters like this for some time. I believe the client account is in the name of the Red Ruth Ticket Agency.
Client account?
We're an accommodation address for people who can't afford to rent real offices. Yeah, for £35 a month. A business can take this address, put it on their letterhead. We forward the mail on.
What kind of business needs a false address, Mr. Passmore?
Are you insinuating something?
Just answer the question.
Well, I mean, anyone can set themselves up as Bodget International and sell themselves as some big professional outfit. The giveaway is always the address. 22 Council Estate Road. Doesn't fool anybody, does it?
So they can rent a posh address from you?
For £70, they can use the phone as well.
So your telephonist answers the phone in the name of the client company?
She passes messages on to the client.
It's a con.
This business is completely above board.
Businessmen using your address to trick their customers.
I am registered with the fraud squad, you know.
The fraud squad? What are you talking about?
Oh, it's come to something when I have to explain the law to the police.
Now, careful, Mr. Passmore.
Accommodation addresses come under the 1920 Official Secrets Act. I have to register with the fraud squad.
Well, that's all wonderful, Mr. Passmore. But what I want is the address where you forward the replies onto.
We guarantee client confidentiality.
We could get a warrant.
And I could call the fraud squad.
I'll get the address.
Thank you.
This is one in the eye for Kerry Holmes.
Red Ruth Ticket Agency. All mail is forwarded to 14A Ida Lane, Sunhill.
That's Colin Briggs's poxy little rundown garden centre. What's that man playing at?
Leave it. I want a word with you.
What about?
Don't play the innocent with me.
This property's been identified as the address of the Red Ruth Ticket Agency, an organisation involved in a very serious crime.
Do you want to tell us about it?
Don't know what you're talking about. This is a garden centre.
You're making me very angry.
Could you take a look at that speeding ticket, please? Smithy.
We haven't got all day.
Forged speeding tickets, illegal immigration. Busy little garden centre, this, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You get an awful lot of mail delivered.
Is it a crime to get too much post?
Oh, a brown envelope. What do we get in these, then?
We could ask the Vice Squad.
Look, people use this address to get their mail delivered. It's just a way of making a few extra quid, that's all.
Are you registered with a fraud squad?
Fraud squad?
All accommodation addresses are obliged to register with a fraud squad.
Special branch will probably want a word with you as well.
Possibly even MI5.
MI5? Look, a girl picks up the ticket agency letters every day at 4 o'clock. Honestly, that's all I know about it.
4 o'clock. She'll be here in a minute.
Mainly they come from Romania, Bulgaria, Hungary.
They hop over the border into an EU country and lay low.
Then send their passports over to the UK. The organisation over here books the wedding, arranges everything.
Tom, this is Andy Davis and Mike Cook from Immigration. Andy's just explaining how it all works. So the illegal just crosses the channel in time for the wedding?
No, that's the beauty of this scam. The illegal never comes into the country. They send over the passports and the mob here get a lookalike to marry in their name.
Hence the Irish accent of Mr. Nikolai Kalinescu.
Yeah, the brides, they're always Irish too.
Why?
Well, the Irish are European citizens, so if an Irish woman gets married to a non-EU citizen in this country, she's not subject to our regulations.
So the illegal just has to be in any EU country. He doesn't have to risk crossing lots of borders.
Exactly. He just sits in a hotel in France or Italy sipping coffee while someone else gets married for him.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, especially when you get someone else to live with the wife for the next 30 years as well.
Lads, please.
Sorry. Right, the UK organisation sends back over the passport, the marriage certificate and the wedding photos to the illegal, and he becomes the husband of an EU citizen, entitled to residency in any EC country.
So how much does this cost?
£5 grand a time.
It's still cheaper than getting married for real, though, isn't it?
And you never get to meet the bride. Sounds like a bargain, I'd say.
You are really sad.
Listen, we had a case like this in Brum. 6 girls each get married 2-3 times a week.
12 marriages a week.
£5 grand a time?
That's 60 grand.
We make a good team, you know. Classic good cop, bad cop technique.
Good cop, psycho cop, more like. I hope this girl comes soon. It stinks in here.
You keep your voice down.
I wanted to wait round the back, but oh no, Smith of the yard.
Shh, she's coming.
Afternoon, Mr. Briggs. Any post?
Yeah. Quite a few, actually.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You ain't looking at all well.
Let's go.
You silly old git! You stay!
You'll never catch her. Move it. Oi! Wait there!
Are you all right?
I'm fine. She's getting away. Come here and bend over.
What?
I need a hand up.
Get lost.
Get off! Oi, get off! You stupid cow, get off! You little cow! Off!
Oh, sorry, copper. No, it's no use, we've lost her.
I'm gonna have her.
She's long gone.
I'm not letting some teenage bink get away with making a fool out of me.
Smithy, down there. Look, it looks like she's left us something.
Good. Let's bring that ferret Briggs in. I want every bit of mail he's had delivered.
You all right?
This ain't over. It's personal now.
Here we go.
Thanks.
No, thank you.
What for?
For helping us with our inquiries.
It's not going to take too long, is it?
Well, that depends on you, Mr. Briggs. We've got some checks to make, and then we'll be right with you.
Right.
Right.
How's he coping?
Sweating.
Lovely.
Anything on him?
No, squeaky clean. That just leaves the letters.
Yeah, there's 9 letters to the Registry Ticket Agency. Each have got a cheque for 40 quid and the payment slip from the forged speeding ticket. So that's, what, £360 just today?
It's a nice little earner.
Yeah, and Briggs said the girl collected them every day.
Well, they're very slick, very well organised.
But with a teenage girl as courier.
Who's going to suspect a 17-year-old bird?
The trouble is, we've blown it now, haven't we? They're not going to use the garden centre again.
No, we can trace the money back through the cheques.
No, it'll take ages to get permission for that.
All this positive thinking's really cheering me up. Right. Let's have a look to see what else he's been having delivered. See who else is using him as a mailing address.
Smithy, have you seen these?
What?
The stamps on these envelopes, they look like they're foreign. Polska Maggie or something. Yeah, look, that one looks like it's from Romania.
Romanian? That's where the groom come from this morning.
Are you going to tell Kerry or shall I?
If you could get statements from Finlayson and everyone at the registry office.
Yeah, and we'll check all the local toms, see if anyone's been offered any work posing as a bride.
It might be best if you backed off.
Oh, right.
Kerry, I don't want to bother you, but I think
Just
I've got...
hang on a minute. Sorry, you were saying?
Pardon me for living.
Look, just give me a minute, will you?
It's urgent.
No, you carry on.
The gang don't know we're onto them yet. It might be best if it stayed that way.
We're hardly onto them. We haven't even got a name.
Listen, it's the nearest we've been to getting them.
There's got to be a way.
We need to break into the system without them knowing that we're onto them. Then we might get the organ grinders, not just the monkeys.
Would these help?
Where'd you get those? You've got bricks downstairs.
In the front interview room.
This is the breakthrough we've been praying for.
Unless our cover's been blown by uniforms stamping all over the place.
No, we were very discreet.
Good. Well done, you two.
Yeah, good. Well done, you two.
My cousin Kevin was writing to all these girls in his contact mags. He was obsessed. He needed an address for the replies, so his wife wouldn't find out.
And it just grew from there.
But the only thing did grow in that bloody place.
Go on.
Well, I thought there might be other blokes that could use the discreet address. So I advertised. You know, accommodation address, 15 quid a week. Pretty soon I was making more from the addresses than I was from the garden centre.
And it never occurred to you to ask what was in the envelopes?
I'm not responsible for what's in the envelopes. I just bundle them up and get them ready for collection or post them on.
So what did you think was in the envelopes, Mr. Briggs? Birthday cards?
Bit out your depth, aren't you? Simple little sideline, then suddenly this. Doesn't seem fair, does it?
I'm just trying to get by.
I know that, Mr. Briggs. All I'm interested in is what happened to those passports after they'd been delivered to you.
I don't know anything about any passports.
You were in possession of letters containing passports and money, Mr. Briggs.
Who are you protecting?
No one.
Just tell the truth.
What's supposed to happen to the letters now?
Don't know.
Does someone collect them?
Do you drop them off?
No.
So you post them?
You look a bit scared, Mr. Briggs. Why's that?
They warned me. If I said anything, I'd regret it.
If you tell us everything you know, Mr. Briggs, they'll be the ones who'll regret it.
We got an address from Briggs. He posts the passport letters to a flat in Gadsden Road.
Just going to arrange for the Royal Mail to make a control drop the letters from Briggs Garden Centre to Gadsden Road tomorrow morning.
And when they collect them, we'll be waiting for them.
See if they'll lead us to the rest. Oh, hello. Yeah, Andy Davis, Home Office.
You seem to have worked it all out. Well done.
Cheers, Tom.
Tom, how do you get an outside line on this thing?
These speeding tickets.
We're supposed to be having breakfast.
Just have a look at them. We recovered 6 letters, right?
If you say so.
6 dropped by the girl, and Les Bullocks makes 7, right?
That's what I call police work. What am I messing?
Out of the 7 forged speeding tickets, 4 of them state that the traffic offence happened on Trafford Way. The other 3 mention Seacourt Street, Doval Road and Grand Lane, all of which join on to Trafford Way. So, Trafford Way. It has to be the key.
Well, all those roads have got one thing in common. They've all got speed cameras on them. But if you're sending out fake speeding tickets, you'd have to be an idiot to use roads without cameras.
It's not about the cameras. It's about Trafford Way itself.
How'd you work that out?
I've got a hunch.
A hunch?
Doesn't look particularly lived in, does it?
It's practically derelict.
It's probably just a pickup point for the passports.
DC Holmes from DC Proctor.
Go ahead, Tom.
Postman Pat's on his way.
Received.
Come on, get on with it.
Oh, don't look at us, you moron!
It's okay, he's gone.
Here we go. Make sure you get the moment he posts the letters.
What's he doing now? Just post the letters and go.
At last. DC Proctor from DC Holmes.
Go ahead.
The letters have been delivered. Stand by. Can't see any movement.
Like I said, they probably just use it for picking up and dropping off mail.
So what do we do now?
We wait. Hope that someone turns up to collect.
Cheers. DC Proctor from DC Holmes.
Go ahead.
Looks like we could be in for a long wait, Tom. It's a pity we didn't think about bringing any breakfast.
Yes, shame that, eh?
Coffee? Croissants?
Absolutely.
Look at them tanking down here like Damon Hill.
How long have we got to wait for this hunch of yours to turn into a theory?
Indefinitely. Look at that van.
What's up?
What does it say on the side?
Ian Graham, plumber, so what?
Read it all.
Ian Graham, plumber, 12 Plassey Street, London. Oh, yeah?
See? You don't need a computer to make this con work. Anyone can get the names and addresses and vehicle registration numbers just by sitting here watching the traffic.
It is neat, but it only holds up if the speeding tickets that were issued were given to commercial vehicles.
Well, it's easy enough to find out.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 85.
How long do you reckon we're going to have to wait?
I'd be surprised if they didn't make a pickup at least once a day.
Right. Do you reckon I can pop out and get something to eat?
As soon as you go, something will happen. Always does. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like one of these?
Cheers, mate. I'm starving. What's in it?
Egg and pickle.
Hello, what's this?
He's not small, is he? Whoever he is.
Come on, Baldy, show us your face.
It's Goga. Ion Goga, the Romanian godfather. Interpol suspects him of running a massive European illegal immigration ring. Oh, this is great.
Andy from Kerry. Well, we're all very excited up here. Apparently it's somebody you know. Ion Goga?
Incredible, fantastic. Just make sure he doesn't see you. It's Goga. We've got him.
Oh, right. What do we make a move now, then?
No, wait. I want to see the letters in his hand. He's not getting away this time.
Well, thank you, Polly. Received. All 7 of the vehicles in our letters were vans or lorries.
Yeah, but we still don't know whether they have the owner's addresses painted on the side.
Oh, I bet they did. Whoever's pulling this scam is just sitting in their car, writing down the details of vans and lorries as they drive past.
It's possible.
And then straight onto a desktop publishing setup to print up the forged tickets.
It grieves me to say this, but I think you're onto something.
Well, seeing as though it's my lucky day, I think we should go and take a drive around and see what we can see.
Still no sign of movement. Over.
No, nothing.
Let me know if there's anything. Anything at all.
Well?
It's been over an hour. I don't like it.
He's up to something. I can smell it. We're gonna have to take him inside.
We should get back up just in case there's anyone else in there.
We haven't got time.
We're going in!
Careful. Goga's dangerous when he's cornered.
Okay, ready? Look away. Okay! Clear!
Clear!
Clear.
Clear.
Nothing. He's long gone.
And this is just brilliant.
Yeah, it's clever, I'll give him that.
Yeah, which is more than you can say about us. What a disaster.
For heaven's sake, did no one think of checking?
Hey, I checked all the known exits. I didn't know about this one.
No one's blaming you, Kerry.
Well, it doesn't sound like it from here.
Yeah, look, you're not CID, right? Stop!
Shut up! Listen, we might be able to rescue something. We've still got the names on the passports.
Yeah. Yeah, and we can assume that Goga still doesn't know we're onto him.
So?
So, we give all the names on the passport to the local registry offices. Sooner or later, Goga or one of his gang's going to try and book a wedding in one of those names. When they turn up for the wedding, we'll be waiting for them.
Sounds like a bit of a long shot to me.
Listen, after this fiasco, it's the only shot we've got.
To be fair, you were partially right too.
How?
Well, you said that the actual streets weren't the key, and I think that's right. I think it's... I don't believe it. Look at that. He's seen us.
Right, you! Out! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Is this your car?
Of course it's my car. What do you take me for?
It's just routine inquiries if you'd like to step away from the car.
What's this?
You have no right. I'll be making an official complaint, you know.
I'll tell you what this is. This is a... It's council traffic sensors. There seems to have been a mistake.
That I certainly has.
I'm really very sorry, sir.
Oh, you will be. I happen to be a close friend of the mayor, you know.
It wasn't that funny.
Oh, believe me, it was.
Come on, Cass. If this lot find out about it, we're never at the end of it.
What's all this wee business?
News travels fast in this place.
Sorry?
It's all right. I heard you laughing.
Laughing?
Look, there's no need to rub it in. We can all have a bad day.
Bad day? What do you mean?
You don't know, do you?
We don't know anything. Come on, tell us the gory details.
Oh, me and my big mouth.
Great news. A registrar over on Talbot Street's just called. A woman's coming to arrange a wedding for tomorrow. Oh, the groom has the same name as one of our passports.
Let's not miss it this time, eh? Time to get your Sunday best ready.
You two don't fancy coming to a wedding tomorrow, do you?
Us?
Well, you were there at the kick-off. It's only fair that you should be there at the big finish.
We'll be there.
Great.
There you are. See, she ain't that bad. Oh, come on. We got a wedding to go to.
Do you know what? I'm rapidly going off weddings.
What, do you want me to beam you up then?
I wonder what the divorce rate's like in outer space.
Look at those two, the perfect couple.
Yeah, a match made in heaven.
Aye, aye, look, it's Captain Cook.
Here we are. Forgot the carnations, didn't I?
He did the same thing when I got married.
Sorry?
I was his best man.
He's the best I could find.
You two make a lovely couple, I must say.
Yeah, very funny. Well, that is a classy suit, Smithy.
Why, what were you expecting? Cool blimey trousers and a dustman vet?
All I said was it's a classy suit. What's the matter with you anyway? Do you have a bad night or what?
I just hate weddings. Being here just gets me hackles up.
Right. Always the bridesmaid and never the bride, eh?
Very funny.
Go ahead, Tom.
Possible suspects approaching.
It's definitely her. She's here, the one we're after. She's here, over.
Received.
If it's Sarah McGarry, she might recognise me.
Well, it's too late to worry about that now. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that the weather holds out for our reception.
Don't mind us, we're early. She's a bit nervous, isn't ya?
Poor love.
Ah, geez, Sheila, give us a slug. I'm like you, love, nervous. Lovely morning for a wedding.
Do me a favour.
Miss Rachel Murphy.
Hallelujah.
Are you the bride, Miss Rachel Murphy?
That's me.
And the groom, Mr. Miklos Duka.
Oh, right, yeah.
If you'll follow me. This way, please.
Come on, you soft git. Say what I told you, otherwise shut your mouth.
Right.
And I thought only the bride got butterflies.
I know how he feels.
Is it your first time?
Yeah.
Wish I could say the same. Don't I know you?
Sorry?
I'm sure I know you.
Probably a punter. Come on.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't start, Sheila. We don't want any problems.
We're ready. We do have a schedule to keep.
Come on.
I better go. I wouldn't mind being late to my own funeral, but not to the wedding, huh? Good luck to you both.
Thanks. She's lovely, isn't she? What's the matter with you?
Nothing. Let's just get this lot arrested before anything else goes wrong.
Are you in position, Tom?
Aye, aye, Captain. Standing by.
Okay. We're making the arrests.
You may kiss the bride.
Great.
Right now.
Stay exactly where you are. This is the police.
Put it down!
You bloody nonsense!
Whoa. Oh, get off me! Keep calm. You're in enough trouble already.
DC Proctor from DC Holmes. One of them's legging it out of the window.
We have to stop meeting like this.
I think the phrase is you're nicked.
You okay?
Sure, don't worry about me, kid.
Trafford Way. Can't see any council officials, but if you want to arrest that lollipop lady.
Very funny. Look at that. Now that is interesting.
Smithy, please.
That's okay, darling. I'm unshockable when it comes to male fantasies.
Smithy, pack it in now.
It's not the girls I'm interested in. It's what they're wearing. Don't you see it?
See what?
They're wearing the same clothes as the girl from the garden centre. Those sweatshirts, it's a uniform, a school uniform.
And there's the school, Cheatham Bank.
I'm glad it's all over. I knew it was the other morning.
The other morning?
Yeah. After I got away from your two comedy coppers, I realised I was disappointed they hadn't caught me.
So you thought you'd just carry on until somebody did?
From where I was standing, prison seemed like a good way out.
A good way out of what?
When you were little, did you ever dream about your wedding day?
Do you know, I can't say I ever gave it that much thought.
I had to wait until I was 35. But I've made up for it now, though.
Yeah, twice a week isn't bad going.
That's nothing. I've got married 3 times a week for the last 6 months. My dreams are truly, madly, deeply dead and buried.
You're a 35-year-old hooker, not some lovesick teenager.
Aren't 35-year-old hookers allowed a bit of romance, then?
Oh, give us a break.
Can't we kid ourselves that our very own Prince Charming will sweep us off our feet?
Right. I think that's just about enough of the Mills and Boone, don't you?
It's a shame that my Prince Charming turned out to be the Prince of Darkness. All I got was 250 quid a time. And a good kicking.
Sheila, this Prince Charming you talk about, are you referring to Ion Goga?
Who?
We know all about Goga.
I don't know who you're talking about.
If Goga's the type of man you say he is, the best thing you can do is help get him off the streets and behind bars.
I never mentioned any names, and I'm not going to.
Sheila, we're only trying to help you.
I'll cough to the weddings I've been involved in. But that's it.
You and I both know that's not the way it works.
It's how it works this time.
That attitude's going to look pretty bad in court.
Anything you threaten me with is good news compared with the alternative. So let's just get on with making a statement. Then you can lock me up, and we can all get a cup of tea and a kip.
Sorry to keep you, Constable. How can I help you?
We were wondering if we could talk to the head.
Could I ask what it's about?
We were hoping that one of your girls could help us with our inquiries.
I see. And which girl would that be?
Smithy, look, this is her. There.
You're right, that's her. That's the girl we want to talk to.
Ruth.
You know her?
Oh, yes, indeed. It's Ruth Bagshaw. She's a bright girl, quite nice in her way. That's when she can be bothered to turn up, of course.
Do you know where she lives?
I'm afraid I do. She lives in Parkside Towers. That great ugly block of flats on the corner of Trafford Way.
A block of flats on Trafford Way. I bet you get some wonderful views from up there.
Kerry, got some more stuff on Goga from Interpol.
Great. Have any of the other suspects mentioned him?
The silence is deafening.
They're more frightened of what's out there than what we can threaten them with in here.
Yeah, what's out there being eye on Goga?
He's wanted in Romania for kicking a man to death. He's suspected of being involved in everything from prostitution and illegal immigration right through to drug trafficking.
But no one's ever got anything to stick. And now it looks like he's going to walk away again.
No way.
Kerry, there's no direct evidence to link Goga to the ring at all.
All we've got are the photos of him entering the flat where the passports were delivered to, but that's it. It's purely circumstantial.
Goga's a very slippery customer. At least we've managed to break up this particular ring.
Yeah, but he's just going to move somewhere else, isn't he?
Probably. And since he's apparently married to an EU resident, he can move freely all over Europe. That's why it's so hard to keep track of him, let alone make any charges stick.
I don't believe it.
What?
You know who his wife is, don't you?
No. Is it relevant?
Oh, I should think so. It says here that his loving EU citizen bride is a 35-year-old Irish woman called Sheila Devlin.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're married to the man.
I'm married to loads of men.
If I can prove that Goga's marriage to you was a marriage of convenience, I can have him deported back to Romania within hours. He'll spend the rest of his life in a Romanian prison.
It's a long way away, Sheila.
Admit to that one marriage of convenience and it's all over. That I promise you.
Goga will be out of your life for good.
There were only two reasons he married me. To make sure he couldn't get deported. And to have me earn him money, marrying strangers for his immigration racket.
Yeah, well, tell us where to find him. We'll go get him right now. You'll be safe.
It's the best chance you've got, Sheila.
Open up, Mrs. Bagshaw, it's the police. Mrs. Bagshaw!
If you don't open the door, I'm gonna kick it in!
Bye, Julie. Bye, Viv. Sorry about that, officers. We had the telly on, couldn't hear a thing.
You, Mrs. Bagshaw?
Yeah?
We have a warrant to search these premises. Please stand to one side.
What on earth's going on? What are you doing?
You have a copy of the warrant. Please take a moment to read it, and I'll answer any questions you have in a minute, all right?
Death and destruction. What a lovely game.
Those wouldn't be forged speeding tickets now, would they?
Sorry you got me there, love.
Interesting file name, this. The Sunhill Grand Prix.
Don't know anything about computers myself. Oi, that's personal.
These needed washing, did they?
What are you doing?
Bingo. Speeding tickets.
What a surprise. I can see Trafford Way, Seacourt Street, and Grand Lane from up here.
Your friends, the ones who've just left, they were helping you get rid of evidence, weren't they?
How many others are involved, Mrs. Bagshaw? Come on, we will find out.
Just me. No one else. Look, I admit it. You've got me. You don't need anyone else.
That's very loyal of you.
But it's just me. Are you going to arrest me or what? Mum? What's going on?
Hello. Ruth, innit?
Leave her out of it. She's got nothing to do with it. I forged the tickets, I sent them out, I got the money.
I'm afraid I can't, Mrs. Bagshaw. You see, there's a small matter about collecting them out and assaulting a police officer.
Yeah, sorry about that. Managed to get cleaned up all right, though.
So much for organised crime.
Oh, it's organised, all right. I'm quite impressed, Mrs. Bagshaw.
Thank you.
I'm curious. What gave you the idea?
Don't tell him anything, Mum.
I think it's a bit late for playing dumb, Ruth.
Tell you exactly how I got started.
I was sitting up here watching the world go by, as you do. It was coming out of school time. Ruth was on the pedestrian crossing down there. But she was crossing the road when this Burke in a transit van came tanking down Trafford Way. How the maniac missed her, I don't know. I got a pair of binoculars off me dad. I sat here for days waiting for the tow rag to come down here again.
So you took the law into your own hands?
Look, I faked the speeding ticket up on the computer. I looked up the address of the company in the yellow pages. I sent the ticket off. Silly sod paid up. 40 quid.
Actually, I faked up the speeding tickets. I'm quite good with computers.
And that's how it started.
It's onto a gold mine once I got started. Money kept pouring in.
A nice little con.
I only targeted people that were speeding.
Ah, but what about Les Bullock? He said his van wasn't capable of speeding.
Les is the father of one of my mate's girls. There was 14 months maintenance. Spends a fortune on some 21-year-old bimp from Bethnal Green. I couldn't resist it.
I'm married to a European citizen. You cannot do this. I'm entitled to stay in this country.
What's going on here?
Sorry, Sarge, we just need to hold this one until we can arrange some transport to the airport.
Please, madam, you must help me. There has been a terrible mistake.
His name's Ian Goga, and he's been arrested prior to deportation.
Oh, right.
You are a woman, maybe a mother. I know you cannot stand by and let this terrible injustice be done.
Can I have your name and address, please?
A wise man said, the eyes are the windows to your soul. From those gorgeous eyes, your soul shines out of me like a beacon of hope in this nightmare.
Can you give me your name and address before I throw up? And in English, please.
Майку да ти јабе майку! Јупче ти јабат майку!
Get him down!
Јупче ти се најабат майке!
Ow!
You need a hand?
No, thanks.
You have enough?
That man reminds me of your dad.
Lovely.
He's better looking than Dad. Get him in the cell.
Single mums, kids, foreigners. Can't you not nick any real criminals?
Oh, he's a real criminal, all right. In fact, it's thanks to you that we got him.
Thanks to me?
Yeah, in a way. If you hadn't sent Les Bullock that ticket, he never would have come into Sun Hill.
Yeah, we never would have caught that monster.
I'm sorry, you've lost me completely.
Yeah, well, it's a long story.
Kelly, you all right?
Nice to see you can do without us some of the time.